Warped and Whatnot, the Classy Octopus Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we are coming to you from the upstairs dungeon. I'm Dean.
I'm Kevin.
This is Warped and Whatnot. Let's get right down to business. We're here to talk the walk, and we had a fun week off, didn't we, Kevin?
Yeah.
We are back from our tiny break. I was finishing a ginormous video project called the Collaborative Story Project, which is up now on YouTube, Classy Octopus. Really proud of it.
I didn't do anything productive with my time. So.
Well, good. No, that's what you want to hear. You rested. How about that? You rested.
All right, that's a way of putting it.
That's good. All right. So we also, speaking of which, we had a very interesting week in nerddom. A lot of things came out just in news and nerd news, but two of which we're going to talk about today. Both trailers. So I couldn't come up with any great pun for today, but I'll be in my trailer. How about that?
They're really trailing off.
Okay, that's even better. Perfect. Okay, so first off, we are going to talk about Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Holy cow. Teaser came out. It's really a trailer because this tells me more about the movie than the first Force Awakens teaser told me. So I call this a trailer.
Yeah, this is a trailer.
I totally call this a trailer. Kevin, your thoughts. Let's just open up.
I am really excited about this. Usually, the whole idea of the expanded universe overall, I'm not so 100% on board with because I think it's oversaturation. I don't think we need that. But this one, at the very least, I am excited for.
Yeah,
because I am so happy for Felicity Jones. Because she was in Theory of Everything, and she was great in that movie, and it's nice to see her being used to her potential. Because she was wasted in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yep, sure was.
So.
Well, really, everyone was in Amazing Spider-Man.
It's true,
2, but that's another
time.
Another time.
I could
but
talk for days about that.
I'm totally. I agree with you. The expanded universe of basically getting a Star Wars movie every year forever is a little, shaky in my mind. But if any story was to be told on film from the Star Wars canon, this is one I want to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rogue One is about the team that steals the plans to the Death Star that Princess Leia hides into R2-D2 at the beginning of New Hope. And this looks intense. This looks intense, man.
It's gonna have Forrest Whitaker. He's playing one of the Jedi trainers.
Awesome. Right? He's looking awesome in there.
Great. I believe Benicio del Toro is a villain in it. He's in it.
I think you're right.
I can't imagine them
he's
not
showing up
using
in episode.
him.
He's showing up in episode 8. So. I guess that's planting seeds. He'll probably be much older in episode 8 because, the span and whatnot. But yes, Rogue One, this looks intense. Let's go ahead and talk about our favorite moments from this trailer. First off, we got Mon Mothra. She's the character that's coming back. New actress, obviously, but holy cow, they got her look down. It looks straight out of the original trilogy. I was amazed. I was just like, that is not the same person, but holy cow, you could have tricked me good. It was that sold me. I was like, this film is going places.
What sells me on it, what has me excited, and what I like the most about The Force Awakens is with these movies, it would be very easy to make everything look fake,
Right.
To film it on a sound stage or something and put everything around it. But they go out of their way to have as many practical effects and location shots as they can.
So good.
It looks great.
And that's another thing. Is it's like every shot of this film looks straight out of 1977.
Yeah.
It was like they did their darndest to make this look like, yes, this does take place right before New Hope. And yes, it is that time in this universe. Holy cow. It's just when they were getting shots of the X-Wing wing or hangar, sorry. And I was just like, holy cow, that looks like the end of New Hope. That looks like when they were about to go fight the Death Star. That was intense. And they're definitely trying new stuff in this because you got that, I can't remember the actor's name, but the guy with the stick and he's bashing stormtroopers, that quick shot, that was cool. That was really cool. And And she's being like at the very beginning of the trailer, you see this character is very different from everyone else. It's like, you're doing all this, you are doing this, and she's like, it's a rebellion. I rebel. And it was like, yeah! I'm like, yeah, that's a line you want to hear. It's just like, it was great.
It is. No, I am insanely excited. There was that quick shot that might have been Darth Vader from the back of the trailer that has everyone excited right now.
Here's the thing. There's 2 Imperial guards on each side. There's the big beam thing, and the guy is starting to kneel. The Emperor kneels to nobody. That is not the Emperor, okay? Exactly. It is not the Emperor in that shot. Like, no. If it's not Darth Vader, I have no idea who it is. But really what I hope is in this movie is Boba Fett. It was rumored. It's not out of the realm of possibility because he would fit into this. Because like maybe some other team is wanting to find the Death Star plans before the Rebels do. Who would they hire? They would hire Boba Fett.
Yeah. And that's the one thing this expanded universe can do. Yeah. Is it can give us more of Boba Fett.
Heck yeah.
Which, Boba Fett was cool, but he had like 5 minutes of screen time.
Like, so, like, in our minds he's cool, but really he did nothing
to back it up.
Evidence in the film.
He's just a guy who had like this reputation.
He had a cool outfit. It's that guy in high school who has the best clothes but you've never talked to. Yeah. And yet you have this inflated sense of respect for. Exactly. That's Boba Fett. Yep. And really, if this film does good, hopefully this will happen. I want to see like a bounty hunter film.
And that's something that's talked about.
Really? I hope that happens.
One of the people being rumored to play Boba Fett is Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
which
really?
I'd be on board for that because I want him to play. I want him to be in a big movie.
Yeah, no, totally.
No, he deserves better than Fant Four Stick.
No, yeah, we agree on that, my friend. But no, totally. Is this like if this film does? Hopefully, we'll see like a bounty hunter movie. Bring back Jabba because the world needs more Jabba, man.
More Jabba, absolutely.
More Jabba everywhere. And like have that like happen between like Empire and New Hope. It can happen there. And it's like this team of bounty hunters assemble just by random, and then that's what makes Darth Vader hire them all. That would be fun.
That would be.
That would be. So hopefully we'll eventually get that. And like again, this trailer did what Force Awakens did in its first trailer, except it's telling you what's actually happening, but not enough. Yeah. Because at the very end, we see Felicity Jones in an Empire uniform. She's for some reason in Empire. So, and it's also juxtaposed. Well, I guess not. It's accompanied by Forrest Whitaker saying, "What will you become?" Yeah. So, is she spying? Is she infiltrating? Is she betraying? What? I can't
wait. I'm excited for this one.
This is gonna be like
one rumor that I don't like. That I hope doesn't happen. Is the rumor that Hayden Christensen will be back? And
I'm like, no. There was those rumors for Force, and those didn't happen. They were like, oh no,
let's just not.
Let's not. I don't think that's
the only person from the prequels I want. What I want in this expanded universe that they can do is make an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie and put Ewan McGregor.
Because he wants to do it.
Yeah, and he deserves a good Star Wars movie.
Yeah, heck yeah. Ewan McGregor.
A movie about Obi-Wan Kenobi would be great.
You have so much material there, especially when he's on Tatooine waiting for Luke to grow up. Yeah, you got yourself a movie there. Yeah, perfect.
People would watch that.
I would watch that. I would watch that twice.
In a heartbeat.
But yeah, it's like, and another great thing about Rogue One is it's the same director as the last Godzilla film. Yep. The name escapes.
Gareth Edwards.
There we go. Thank you, Gareth Edwards. And that just. That sells the ticket for me right there. It's like, yep, I'm there, first in line, let's do this.
I'm so excited about this movie, but that also makes me sad that he's directing because it means I had to wait so much longer until we can get the next Godzilla movie.
No, that is true. That is true. But yeah, it's like, and that was another thing. I think it was, I think it was Jeremy Johns who said, like, that's good because that director knows scale. Yes. And you see that at the end of the trailer with the AT-ATs, and everybody's running. They're just going, pew, pew, pew. And I was like, holy cow, that is nothing we've seen in any Star Wars movie. This is going to be its own thing, but it's going to feel like Star Wars. Yeah. And I think that's like what we want. We want a movie that kind of is its own thing, but still feels like Star Wars.
Because that was the one thing that everyone didn't like about Force Awakens. Is that, like, it's not. People argued it's not its own thing. You know, I don't agree.
I disagree.
I disagree, but I'm saying that was the complaint.
It is a complaint.
So this one, I don't think people are going to be able to make that complaint with. You know?
I was like, I don't know. I think the prequels had too much to do with the originals than The Force Awakens did, to be honest. I mean, yes, it is kind of a similar plot to New Hope, but it does enough things different. I think it was just because they had to convince a whole lot of fans that Star Wars can be good again, that they had to do some type of familiarity.
They had to please the original audience while bringing in a new audience.
Exactly.
While doing all this, while making up for the prequels. Exactly. They had to balance so many plates for this movie.
So to those people who are saying Episode 8 is going to follow Empire, it's not. It's just not. We may have more. We are going to have more focus on the First Order. Yes, that's a given. But it's not going to be. And I really think, because everybody's like, well, Episode 8 has to have a big reveal in the middle of it or at the end of it because Empire did. And I'm like, I think they're going to give the reveal like at the beginning of the film. It's just like, I think that's going to happen. But again, back to Rogue One. This movie, I think this film is already sold. Yeah. I think just enough with this short trailer. This film is already in the bag. I'm convinced.
I love the idea of like a big like space heist film, which is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
And that's gonna be great.
And like this is gonna have like those scenes where you're like on the edge of your seat, because you know the ending. Many Bothans died to give us this information. So, like, oh, crap, it's like these people are going to die. I think almost everyone's going to die in this film, but it's still, like, there's a good enough director. Like I said, I loved Godzilla.
So did I.
And, like, that had some great moments of suspense, even though you know kind of what's going to happen. But still...
I loved it, too.
And also, the thing about Godzilla, it knew how to pay off an audience. Yeah. It gave you all of Godzilla's powers you've wanted to see in a good movie. If you're not big, if you are.
The only thing about that movie that upset audiences is that the trailers were kind of misleading on what exactly you were gonna get. That's the only thing, because the trailers made it look like it was Bryan Cranston versus Godzilla.
That's true.
And he was in the movie for like the first half hour.
It's really about Godzilla going up against Cloverfield monsters.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Which is cool, I guess.
I like, because they didn't have the rights to the other monsters yet.
But now we do.
Now we do, because the movie was successful.
Like, yes, we're going to get Mothra.
We're getting Mothra, we're getting Rodan, we're getting King Ghidorah.
King Ghidorah, man.
Seeing King Ghidorah in our Godzilla movie.
The three I've like waited for those, like King Ghidorah.
I can't wait to see the design for Mothra, too. I can't wait to see all the character designs.
You know what's funny, actually? You watch Pee-wee's Big Adventure, right? No? Well, at the end, there's this chase through a Warner Brothers lot, and they're making a Godzilla film, and everybody laughed. Warner Brothers making a Godzilla film, and it had Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, and I'm like, holy cow, that's coming true now.
That's gonna happen.
That was 1983, 84,
something like that.
So, anyway, but no, go watch that movie. You'll like it.
I will. I need to. I know.
But I just bring that. But anyway, yes, Rogue One. We're excited for it. I think this film is just going to be great.
Absolutely.
I really do.
Like, I can't wait.
There's no evidence yet to tell me elsewise, because it's a good idea. Yes, make a story about who stole the Death Star plans, because those were heroes. Yeah, they jump-started the plot in Episode 4, so they need to be honored. In other words. All right. So yes, Rogue One. We're gonna go see it. Coming out in December. Gotta wait. I guess every Christmas we're getting a Star Wars film now.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. But yeah, we are excited. Rogue One. Yes. All right. So moving on. Yep. Yeah, you're ready.
I'm so ready.
You are so ready.
I'm so ready.
I think the best trailer that has ever dropped for any film that's had people on the fence dropped this last week. Yes. Or actually, was it yesterday?
Last night.
It was last night. Yeah.
Last night.
We filmed this, or we recorded this on Monday. Last night was the MTV Movie Awards, and the third trailer for Suicide Squad dropped.
Officially the second trailer, because the first one was just leaked footage. It was before the movie was even done filming.
Yeah, that was the first look, so yes.
I think that was before they filmed any of the action scenes for the movie.
I think you're right, because there was no action scenes in that. But
yes. Oh my
Holy cow, this new trailer. Kevin and I are stoked.
Kevin,
go ahead, please.
Oh my gosh, this movie looks like everything I've wanted my whole life.
Same.
Oh my, every single character. First up, let's address the chemistry between these actors is fantastic.
Holy cow, yes. And
every single one of them.
I think that was like one of the things I wasn't really on the fence about, but I could understand concerns about it. It's like, how are these characters going to interact?
I think what a lot of people were afraid of was like, oh, Will Smith's going to like hijack the movie, you know? And it doesn't look that way. It looks like he's going to get his bits, but it looks like everyone's going to get their bits.
Everybody's getting their bits.
You know?
It's
like they're establishing that Diablo and Captain Boomerang are just as important members of this team as Deadshot and Harley Quinn.
Heck
you know?
yeah.
Like they're all important. Like I love that scene between Deadshot and Diablo. Where he's like psyching them up to go out there.
Do you want to see something? I was like, yeah, I want to see something. It was so good.
Like, man, I was just trying to get you there.
But yeah,
we're
okay,
still cool,
so it's revealed that yes, this team is assembled because everybody's afraid of Superman, because that's what we're going with in this universe. And
you gotta remember, this is before BVS.
Yes, this is before BVS. And they're like, yes, we gotta assemble a task force of the most dangerous criminals, and holy cow.
Viola Davis is gonna kill it.
She is.
She's gonna kill this role.
That is great. It was like
that was like one of the best casting choices.
It was either gonna be
making great casting choices.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk about my favorite.
Oh yeah, we're getting to that.
Let's
coming. Let's save that
we're
for the
saving.
But like, there's so much to talk about in this trailer because.
There's gonna be more Batman
there
in
is.
it with Ben Affleck. I can't wait.
I looked at that shot where he's jumping into the water. If you pause it, he has like no face.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Nightmare Batman.
Batman.
Fear Toxin Batman.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Harley Quinn under some type of chemical influence, maybe, I would think.
Sure.
That'd be cool. But yeah, there's this trailer confirmed there's more Batman in this.
Yeah.
Which I think
that's fine.
That's fine.
You know what? I realized something too. This occurred to me last night.
Yeah.
The reshoots for this movie, hear me out on this.
Okay.
What if the reshoots are going to add J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon?
I would hope that was the case.
I hope so.
I really hope so. I want that to be true. I really do. Fingers crossed on that.
Fingers crossed for that one, definitely.
Because J.K. Simmons, that would be...
Because he wasn't part of the universe yet when it was filmed.
True.
Now they're doing reshoots. They could add him in.
Yeah. But there was a tons of rumors that saying the reshoots are to make it funnier.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
The studio asked them, hey, do you want to shoot anything else? And David Ayer's like, I'd like to film more action scenes.
Yeah, and that's good.
That's fine,
because an action film, if an action film doesn't have reshoots, like that's maybe if it has like 20 reshoots, that is something of a problem. But I think if a movie has one or two reshoots, especially if it's an action film, I think that's a good
Every
sign.
movie has reshoots. Deadpool had reshoots.
Every
big movie like this gets reshoots. It's one of the most pointless things to overreact to ever.
Agreed. Definitely agreed. But no, it's just like this trailer. Like, okay, for one, we are killing it with the music choices.
Yes.
We are killing it. And everybody's like, oh, it's used to Guardians ripoff. And I'm like, kind of. I mean,
not really, you know.
Deadpool had fun music in its film, and like nobody really said anything because that's another studio. Yes, it's a Marvel property, but it is another studio.
And Iron Man did it.
Iron Man had AC/DC music in it. So
had AC/DC and had Audioslave,
and even if they were taking inspiration from Guardians. Fine. Who cares? Guardians is a good film to take inspiration from. And here's the thing: Guardians. They all end up together because they get talked into it. Star-Lord, Sweet Talks, Drax, and all that type of stuff. These guys are forced to be together. So
if they don't do this, they will die.
So when they do become friends, it's going to feel even a little more...
And they all hate Batman.
They all hate Batman.
Put all of them there.
Yeah, that's great.
That's great.
I'm really excited about what... and like, there was just some shots in this trailer that I was just like... Yes.
Oh, the dialogue sounds so good.
And we got a little more of Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn's voice, and I'm liking it.
I love it.
It's not full pudding.
It's a good cinematic Harley Quinn.
It's a good cinematic Harley Quinn. It's a good middle ground, I think. Yeah. I think so. And also, there was a shot that was like, okay, this movie is now it's now mine, because there was a quick shot of Harley Quinn with a mallet.
Yep, and she like licks it.
I was like, oh Yes, Harley Quinn.
They're giving us everything we want.
Oh my gosh, I was just like, thank you.
Everything that we want.
Oh my gosh, and like
they know exactly what. And I said this from the beginning. I said David Ayer is the perfect director to make Suicide Squad.
And it's just like. This trailer, it's like you have the first song, don't tell me. I'm like, that's fun enough. And then it like, Ballroom Blitz starts kicking in. And I jumped.
When I heard them play Ballroom Blitz, I was like, I lost my mind.
Because that's another song from Wayne's World. It was just like first Bohemian Rhapsody and now Ballroom Blitz. I'm like,
it's amazing.
That's amazing. I'm like, it's like David Ayer has to be a Wayne's World fan. Oh man, but like this trailer is just. Oh, crud. It's like, do you want to talk about it?
Let's address the biggest thing. Mm-hmm. Jared Leto as the Joker is amazing. It's great.
It's in the bag. It is just so in the
great.
Bag.
Everything.
Like when he's throwing that grenade and he's running away, and I'm like, it's like gotta go.
No, he goes bye bye.
That's it. Yeah, I was like, hello, friend. I'm like, yes.
I love the beginning of the trailer when they're doing the Warner Brothers logo, and it's to his.
And that shows he has like multiple laughs too, which is good. And that's what I always like in a Joker is having
I told you,
laughs.
this confirms the Joker is going to be a big part of this movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to be flashbacks, just flashbacks.
No,
he's going to be a big part of this movie.
I still don't think he's the main threat.
He's not the main threat. No. I don't think that. But he is going to be, he's just going to be causing chaos the whole time.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's going to be a scene where they're fighting the main threat. And through their actions, Joker breaks out. Mm-hmm. I think that's going to be a scene in there. And like, and what are they fighting for that matter? Like
that's the thing. I read comments. People were saying, "Oh, they gave away the whole movie." It's like, tell me who the villain is.
Tell me who the villain is.
Who are they going after?
It's like
because we don't
know because we see Katana like slice a dude, and it like goes into a little particle effect. I'm like, whoa! Yeah, I'm like, that's intense. And like, so we don't know who the main threat is, for that matter. We don't really know how Joker is going to play into that. We just know he's going to be a main player.
Yep.
And for that matter, it's just like, oh man. And then, but like you said, the best part about this trailer is its camaraderie between the characters.
They have such great chemistry.
That
whole scene in the bar.
That last little bit in the bar was great. With Killer Croc.
Let's talk about that. His makeup looks fantastic. Practical makeup on Killer Croc. Oh my goodness. I never thought. Think about this. People talking about the DC universe and they're like, oh, look at what they're doing. But answer me this. Did you ever think, not even 6 years ago, that in the same year we'd see Batman, Superman, Doomsday in a movie. Yeah. We'd see Harley Quinn in a movie. We'd see Killer Croc. We'd see all these characters. We'd see a Suicide Squad movie. It is
very like
they're making things happen.
They're making things happen. Yeah,
and they're fine. What they're doing. Marvel found their way very quickly with Iron Man. Yeah, DC's finding their way. Yeah, this universe requires a little bit of patience.
It's an uphill process because Marvel is so...
They're improving with each movie.
But here's the thing, is like... Suicide Squad feels like an entirely different film than Batman v Superman.
Yeah, it's true.
And like, I like Marvel movies, but that's the reason why some people are starting to get tired of them, and that's why Civil War is going to be an entirely different movie.
Exactly.
That's what they're trying to show in their marketing.
Saying Tony Stark's going to be a lot darker. In the movie,
and they're just saying no, this is going to be different, because they had to do that.
I mean, the Russos already kind of did that with the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Guardians is beloved so much. Yeah, and that's why people still like Guardians. Yeah, because it was so different.
That movie has not dropped in quality at all.
Heck no. And yeah, it's just, and that's what I like about Suicide Squad. It feels like an entirely different movie than BVS. And like, and now that Wonder Woman is taking place in World War I, and James Wan says Aquaman's going to have a swashbuckling feel to it.
Sea monsters and everything. Yeah. Dwayne Johnson confirmed that Black Adam is coming soon at the movie awards last night.
Yes, he did.
Last night.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Oh man.
Also another thing is we have no idea who Scott Eastwood is playing in Suicide Squad, and that has me so. I'm so excited to find that out.
That is very true.
Because a lot of people think he might be Dick Grayson. A lot of people don't know. Some people think he might be Slade Wilson, that's a big one too.
Yeah, setting up Deathstroke.
There's so many things there that we don't know. I'm so eager to find out.
It's just like this. It's basically doing like back to Star Wars. It's basically doing what Force Awakens did. It's telling us enough, enough.
Exactly.
And like I don't think the whole movie has been spoiled. I do not agree with that. No,
not at all. No, not at all.
No, it's just we know these people are coming together to go do something very dangerous, and one of them is going to die. It's just like... Man, Jared Leto as the Joker is driving me up the wall.
It's going to be fantastic. Every single tick and thing that he does in that trailer is amazing.
He's completely psycho in this trailer. It's like...
This is the first psychotic Joker that we've had.
Because I was having this conversation the other day. It was just like, we had the clown with Cesar Romero.
Yep.
We had... The gangster. Like, we've seen that meme. It's just like...
And there's the anarchist.
The anarchist with Heath Ledger. And now we have the psychopath.
Yeah.
It's like...
Each one of them the perfect Joker for their respective Batman.
Yeah, and I think if anyone would play the multiple personality of the Joker, like one day he puts a pie in your face, the other day he burns down Gotham kind of Joker, I think Jared Leto could do that. If they give him enough movies, which they will.
They will. No, he's definitely.
Because he's Jared Leto, for that matter.
He's this, and at least 2 of the solo Batman movies.
Yeah. And
so he'll be around.
He'll be around. He'll definitely.
And he likes this part.
He loves this part.
So.
Which, more power to him. If I was playing Joker, I would live it up.
Yeah.
I would totally live it up. I'll never play Joker. I will probably play, what's his name? Quilt Man. I will probably be Amazing Quilt Man in a solo Batman movie. That'll be my claim to fame.
Everything. That scene of him in the club he's talking to the tattooed man in that scene, because I saw the reflection. You see Common in that scene.
Oh,
and I'm like,
that was Common.
That was Common. He's playing a tattooed man, talking to him.
It's gonna be an intense movie. August cannot come soon enough. This is just showing that good things are just on the way for DC. It's just like.
No, DC is coming.
Like I said, it's an uphill battle.
Like I said, they've gotten better. Man of Steel was good. Good. Nothing great about it, but it was good. There were really good things in it, but it was just uneven.
It was uneven, yeah.
I think BVS, while some people disagree, I loved it. And at the very least, you can say it's an improvement.
I can agree it's an improvement. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. We have an hour
we disagree on that. They're improving. I get the feeling they listen to people, Yeah,
I can get that. I totally get that. For the most part, yes. But Suicide Squad, I think, because these are fan favorite characters you're putting into this, it's like...
This is the good thing and the bad thing about DC that I'm picking up on, is for their filmmakers, they give them 100% creative control.
Which is a good and bad.
When you have someone like Zack Snyder, it's not always a good thing.
Agreed.
But when you have someone like David Ayer, that's a great thing.
Great thing.
Because the only time David Ayer has made a bad movie is when the studio interfered with him.
That's very true.
When he made Fury, or not Fury, that one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Escape Plan? No.
No, Sabotage. That one. Studio interfered completely. Just didn't turn out good. But when he's gotten to make his movies like End of Watch, Fury, and Training Day, and these movies, when he's given that control, he makes great films.
And for that matter, it's just like they are putting fan favorite characters into the film. Harley Quinn is
also. I can't wait to see Arkham, because I want to see if they have all these cameos to other characters.
Some people are saying it's Bloodgate, actually. Which, maybe, because it would make sense that Bloodgate would be closer to Washington. But if it is Arkham, great. If it's because here's the thing, because Captain Boomerang is in there.
True.
And Arkham is in Gotham.
True.
So that makes me think it's Bloodgate. Yeah. But who knows?
Who knows? We'll see. There will at least be references.
Or is it Bel Rev? It's no. Bloodgate is the city. Bel Rev is the person. Bel Rev is what I meant. Both would be.
Either way.
Yeah, but yeah. But yeah, we'll see. I hope they're going to miss a big opportunity if they don't reference.
And like I said, going back to the full creative control,
yeah.
Ben Affleck has full creative control over his Batman film.
That was
and that's going to be DC's best film.
I think I totally agree with that until Aquaman comes out.
I'm so excited for Aquaman.
No,
you have no
June
idea.
2018! I swear I'm going to say that every episode of this.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm right there with you on that. Can't wait, because it's something different.
Yes. Yeah. And now they have Mira. They have Mira, and I'm like, yes.
Yep.
There can't be an Aquaman movie without Mira.
Nope.
Talking
about Carl Urban's rumored to play Ocean Master in it, which would be great. I want that for him.
That'd be really cool. Did we ever agree on who could play Black Manta?
We talked about it. We threw out Michael B. Jordan's one.
If they want to go younger.
I thought Colin would have been really good if they cast him in the part.
But he's taken.
He's tattooed man now.
He's tattooed, whatever. Yeah, but I think Ocean Master would be a great first villain, and then we go to Black Manta as.
For all we know, they could have both in the movie. They could really just set it up, you know. I wouldn't put it past them.
We'll see what James Wan can do. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. Suicide Squad. This trailer is remarkable.
Just a few months away.
Even better.
This is going to be the last trailer, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. If it's not...
They don't need to show anything else.
There's going to be TV spots, and I think that's it after this. And
this is the last big thing they're going to do. They're not going to make the mistake they made with BVS.
No, I think that was another complaint about BVS. It was just that it felt like almost every scene in that movie was represented in the trailers, and maybe that was my problem. But anyway, we won't talk more about BVS.
No, it's fine.
that hatchet is buried. But yeah. It's just like this trailer was phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. And even though it is 4 months away.
4 months away. Barely, because it comes out the first week of August. So it's barely 4 months away.
I don't know how they could release another trailer for it.
I don't think they will. I think they're smart enough to know this one's gotten people so excited they don't need to.
It was like Hunger Games. Hunger Games had one trailer, and it did fine. It did absolutely, because that was all they had to show you.
Yeah.
And I think hopefully they'll go the same route. They'll learn their lesson from BVS.
Like I said, strictly speaking, this is only the second trailer. The first one was never meant to be released. That was just something to show people at Comic-Con, and that's why there's no action in that trailer.
That's very true.
That's why there's no real humor in that trailer.
That's why it doesn't have the same tone as the rest of the other trailers. Everybody's like, oh, there's going to be tonal dissonance.
They only filmed, I think 30% of the movie at that time.
That was the reason why that didn't have the rocking soundtrack these other ones did. And it was like... But anyway, yes, Suicide Squad, we're excited.
So excited.
Oh man, this is going to be great.
This is my most anticipated movie of the year.
Yeah. All right, and now we got to tease next week's episode. Jungle Book.
Jungle Book comes out this
weekend. It is a movie we are both excited about. Jon Favreau. He's a good filmmaker.
Great filmmaker. Good for Disney.
And this is a movie.
Got a great cast.
Because I've been skeptical about the whole live action remakes. But this is a movie I could actually get behind. And so we will watch it this weekend, separately once again, and we will be back here next week to tell you all about it. That is all for today, I guess. This was great. Just nerding out in the most positive and happy of ways. It's like, today's a good day. Today's a really good day. Anything you want to add, Kev?
Not that I can think of. We don't have time to talk about it, but... I hate myself because I'm also excited about TMNT too.
Maybe we'll talk about that next week because that is a movie that is like a 50-50 feeling movie if there ever was one. But maybe we'll talk about that next week. We just had to do a short episode today, but that's okay. I'm Dean.
I'm Kevin.
And we'll see you on the other side.